On this, let's see how this gonna fly.
Yeah, because see, you have your countdown on the YouTube page.
Right.
Yeah, hopefully the internet don't act up today. Seems like it's been fine for most of the time. So
Right. It sound like we good. So we just waiting for. Right. It sound like we
oh,
good.
there's G-Rod right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we good. So we just waiting to see. We'll go ahead and get this thing started. What's up, G Rob? What's happening? So we just sitting there waiting for the premiere, the end, and we're gonna go ahead and go. We're gonna go ahead and go live and talk about this reaction to all the stuff EA's playing on the show.
Mm-hmm.
Same old, same old. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting us. If you don't know by now, this is episode 151 of the First Framerates podcast. If you're not able to catch us live, you're catching us on YouTube, that'd be great because there's more visuals there. But if you can't watch us on YouTube, we will have this on iTunes and SoundCloud and Google Play. You can give all of us a follow on Twitter. All that stuff is in the description of the YouTube channel. But if not, I am VF Baller. DJ is at DJ81. Bills should be here later. He's tied up with something right now.
Some business.
Yeah, he's doing some stuff. So we're gonna see what this Madden thing is all about. Because that's one thing that one of the big things that we're here for. See what Madden 21 is gonna be about. Because that's gonna be on next gen, DJ. So what are your thoughts on that so far? You think you're gonna be blown away, or you think it's gonna be status quo?
I think my original thought was status quo. We'll see. I'm not setting my expectations high. I just want to. I'm like everyone else. I definitely want to just make sure that we're not getting bullshitted, and hopefully it's not a CGI reveal either.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I want to see some real gameplay stuff. I mean, we saw that one picture Pat Mahomes getting tackled by somebody from Green Bay, and they said that was off the Xbox One series. I didn't see anything out of that. So now we can actually see the game in motion with some extra stuff as well, not just some like little flash or whatever. So hopefully everything will be on the up and up. To me, it's gonna be status quo as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything out of the way that I'm gonna be, oh my god, because what happened with Madden 25, it was more like was basically a upscale from the PS3 to the PS4.
You see what Pocket Passer said?
Oh, he went by. I see. You say he went past Big Bull's Banging Barbecue. Yeah, that's right, literally right around the corner from my house. He lives here in Columbia as well. So yeah, man, that's some great barbecue. I mean, if you're ever in Columbia, it's a little hole in the wall place, but it is phenomenal. Very good barbecue.
To tell you the truth, it's like a lot of hole in the wall places serve good food.
Yeah, absolutely. Like when I was living in Statesboro, when I was at Georgia Southern, it's this hole in the wall place called Suge's Chicken Shack, and it was some of the best fried chicken I ever had. So it's just amazing. But everybody who's here, shout out, G Rob, like I said, Smitty, he's here from the Sim Standard podcast, Pocket Passer, he's here, Obi-Wan, and anybody else, they're gonna show up. We really appreciate it. We are actually moving up as far as viewership and actually doing some pretty decent numbers for our podcast. I mean, we're like I always say, I think we're the best, smallest podcast in the world, and I still stand by that.
Okay, so, I got a question for Smitty since he's in the chat. Hey, are you guys doing your y'all podcasts after like y'all normal time, just doing just a reaction, not a live reaction, but just a regular reaction? That's the Smitty. So if he cares to answer in the chat,
right? Yeah, I mean, definitely is. I mean, it would be nice to know about that as well, because they're gonna have their thoughts about it, especially with them being down there at one point, and they do have some insight on the actual game, so that'll be interesting to see or hear what they say as well.
Okay, so just to let everybody know, they'll be on at the regular time doing a little cross promotion here. So,
so I mean, yeah, I mean, if Oh, go ahead, DJ.
It actually works out pretty well. It's like a little tag team. It's just like, look, you have the live reveal from us, and then you can get their post thoughts. You can get our post thoughts, and then get their post thoughts. So we gotta work together. It's the revolution out here. You know, Black content creators unite.
Right, absolutely. And not only that, if you was to happen to leave us, which we don't want you to, but if you absolutely decide to leave us and go over there, that's another reason where you can come back and listen to us on here or download the podcast on iTunes or SoundCloud. I
Wait a
mean,
minute. Wait. I didn't say anything about them leaving us. They can open up another window.
well, that's true too. And and on top of that, that's a good idea, DJ. Do that and put them on closed caption. Listen to us.
Oh wow.
No, we just messing, man.
Yeah.
Take the time, whatever you want to do. You want to listen to either one, put one of us on mute, whatever one you put on mute, make sure you close caption the other side because, you still want to know our thoughts on the back end. So,
Right.
they should be live in a couple minutes. So once they go live, we're gonna have our reaction off the rip off everything that we see, or whatever we hear as well. So, definitely. And honestly, I mean, not even trying to be funny or throw shade at Smitty or them. To be appreciative without them, honestly, it probably would be no First and Frame Rates because they're the guys who kind of pioneered and started this thing as far as looking at these sports games in that light and actually making videos and doing all this. So, big shout out to them. It's like, really, they're the ones that they paved the road for us to drive on. So we really appreciate that, so.
Yeah, it seems like between, the Sim Standard and us, no one else seems to wants to podcast sports and video gaming. So
well,
yeah.
let's
Like, we need, like, you got people out here talking about produce more content. Well, how about you live stream a little bit more? How about you
well,
podcast?
DJ, let's think about it. A lot of people are really stuck in their ways, and not even trying to evolve with what was started here. You know what I mean? I mean,
Shoot.
what the Sim Standard is doing, we took it to another level, and not only just do the sports, but we do gaming as well. I mean, not just like sports game, we do other types of gaming as well. So even with that, we also take it to another level. It's like some people are just doing the same thing, and I guess for some people it kind of they're stuck in their ways. They do what works, but I think when you evolve, you pull in more people. And I think like right now, you see what we're doing now. I mean, I'm not, we're still low numbers, but based on where we were like 6-7 months ago, I mean, it's unheard of. Like right now, look what we got, 12 viewers now. I mean, DJ, am I not lying? At one point, we really started at, when we did our live streams, like 1, maybe 2 viewers at one time.
Right. And then also at the point that we were pre-recorded, and that's actually a good way to start if you're looking to start a podcast of your own, is to start pre-recording them just to gauge how people feel about it. I know First and Frame Rates didn't go live until episode 50.
Right, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
and this is where I'm going to brag here because I feel like I fathered both podcasts in this other, because I did urge Smitty and them to transfer from where they were at Blog Talk and switch over to do Google Hangouts. Of course, Google Hangouts is no longer around. Rest in peace, Google Hangouts.
Right.
And really just go live every scheduled appearance. So it's just like, and then going live with First and Frame Rates and being a part of it. It's just like,
yeah, I mean, exactly. But you got to think about it. I mean, without your suggestion, there would be no StreamYard for us to do this. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, I found StreamYard because of the live thing. And if you really didn't talk about the live, we would have probably still been pre-recording this stuff. And this right here probably would not even be a thing right now with us doing this live reaction.
Yeah, because, because in the gaming community, we got like people like BG who feels like he's fathered the whole community. I'm the humble version of BG. But anyway, as you can see, the counter has started. So,
counter
this is going to be interesting. And just to let you guys know, there's more that's going to be shown. It's not just about Madden, but I think Madden will be the first game up. And I think they said, according to the schedule, it's supposed to be technically, it'll be 8 o'clock our time when they show the game. They may show it right off the rip because they may do a whole bunch of talking.
Yeah, they probably will. Knowing them, they probably will. So just be mindful of that.
Everybody in the chat, they'll sound like the God, what's the name? The Charlie Brown teacher, like wah 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 wah, and that's how we'll just tune them out that way.
I'm gonna make sure this audio is pretty good. So sound like it's pretty good.
Yeah. How does chat? How does it sound?
Yeah, let us know what the sound like, because that's one thing that we wanted to get done. We want to make sure it's a good balance of sound as far as the video and our voices. Mm-hmm. So let us know if there's anything that's in the way or anything that's over talking or louder than the other.
Oh, and before the countdown goes through, just real quick, I did purchase The Last of Us 2. It's preloaded on the PS4 Pro. I'm not streaming. I'm just letting you guys know that I got it. So I will be playing it at midnight.
I plan on streaming it, but it'll probably be in the morning. I'm not going to be playing it tonight because I got off work. I'm good. All right. Now here we go, everybody. We're good, and let's see what's happening with EA Play. What's going on, Chris Thomas? Appreciate you coming through. Yay or nay on the audio? Let us know.
Hello and welcome everyone to EA Play.
AG Rob says sounds great.
We're happy
Okay, good.
Joining us today. Over the next 45 minutes or so,
here
we've
we
got
go.
so much for you, including creative, innovative, and really fun new games.
Boo, Andrew Wilson, you suck.
But before we get into the show, I'd like to take just a minute here. I want to extend
that polo shirt had 3 legs, or
medical staff and essential
don't tell me this man rocking a fake polo
This
shirt.
has
He didn't iron his collar or anything. Good grief. Man, he just threw it on his shirt. It was just like, hey.
Pandemic, these brave heroes are working to keep us safe and healthy.
Then Quay face is like
he said turn up a little bit. That's what I'm just doing now.
Amazing dedication while working from home. What you've been
I had to cover up that EA Play. I don't want to get no copyrights.
We're also deeply thankful to all of you.
It's gonna pop up wherever.
No, I'm talking about the watermark. Yeah, I wanted to cover that.
And do amazing things for each other.
We've
shown why this is truly the greatest.
Nah, they probably don't.
You got a surfboard in the back. Man, you don't surf.
He's probably not even home. That's probably just a backdrop.
Oh, I remember that somebody in the community did that one time. Videotaping himself eating pancakes, dry ass pancakes. I wish he would have choked on one.
Yeah, what is? I was about to say something. I'm not gonna say it. I was about to say something real mean.
Yeah, don't do that.
We're here for players of every color, background, religion, and personal preference.
Yeah, it does look like a green screen. Just the way that surfboard looks. It looks in the window in the back, like the water's really gonna look that calm and blurry. It look like a straight green screen.
We also have real work to do to bring greater diversity into.
He's definitely reading the teleprompter.
Yeah, this is one of those Black Lives Matter. No, I'm serious. It's like one of those Black Lives Matter PSAs that he's doing.
You mean RG3's Black Lives Matter?
Cut it out, man. Don't do that, man, like that.
No, I'm serious. That man was that. I'm like, it was his writing, so, but it was so robotic, though. But I'm like, I understand he's behind it 100%, and they were getting on his wife being in the video, too.
Yeah, you know how that is. Like
she looks so concerned about Black Lives Matter. I'm like,
what's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller, and welcome to EA Play.
She is very
incredible show in LA planned for you. Huge stage, massive setup, these giant monitors. I was gonna fly in an X-wing. I was gonna land the X-wing on stage. I was gonna set off a bunch of fireworks. Then what? T-shirt.
You know what? That little plaid looking shirt don't look bad. It just looked tight as hell on him.
That last part was all me. Then.
Did his T-shirt look dirty?
Our control, we had to come up with something a little different.
I'm telling you,
instead of LA, I'm in my hometown of San Francisco, but we still have the Tigers.
Walked out into the studio. It was like,
right.
You live. Oh. All right. I'm being told there are no Tigers, but whatever.
We got a little mini roast session going on.
You know and love. Huge
got the little
surprises,
comb over like he a part of White Lives Matter.
Just cut it out, man.
We've got game reveals galore, world premiere trailers of new titles, some old favorites making a comeback. A look.
Okay, he said an old favorite is making a comeback. You think it's NBA Street?
Plus a sneak peek at the future.
He said an old favorite's making a comeback. I'm just.
I know they remastered
for
Command and
more than a
Conquer
dozen
and-
great EA
and
games
put
on
it back
Steam.
out on
Throughout the show,
stream.
keep
So,
an eye out
could be
for
that.
the
It could
discreetly
be The
placed golden
Sims.
letters.
Sim City.
Yeah, I don't know.
Try that
Write
shit
them down
again.
as they appear, and at the end
It
of
would
the
be
show,
nice if it
we'll
was an
tell
NBA
you
Street, though.
where you can enter that secret code for a chance to win free games
What's the
on Steam.
E on the bottom
So
of
don't
that
go
cup?
anywhere.
It definitely ain't
Who
for
am I kidding?
everyone
None
if
of us
he's
can
the
leave
only
our
one
houses.
drinking it.
But enough talking. Let's see some games. Up first, we're headed to
E
the
for
Outlands.
empty.
That's right.
E for empty.
Big ass cup. Who drinks a great cup anyway?
Oh, that's a new Apex. Hey, let me tell you something. Apex is actually not a bad game.
Oh, you must be a little bit ahead of me.
Oh, I'm ahead of you. I'm just looking at the actual.
Slightly. It's slightly.
Hey,
ahead.
Apex fans,
Just-
the battle just
Okay.
keeps getting bigger.
So
Thanks to you, Apex Legends is coming off its most successful, most epic season yet, and we're just getting started.
No, honestly, Apex Legends is actually not a bad game.
Kept that amazing
It's just hard to. It was hard for me to keep up with it. I think it's a very fun game,
best start to
and it's one of the few free to play games that actually done it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I remember.
We hope you've been enjoying Season 5, Fortune's Favor,
Play game, but as far as
which
like,
has seen the introduction of our latest legend, Loba, a
the
major
Battle
map change
Royale
to Kings
genre, I
Canyon,
remember they originally dropped
Rest in
them
peace,
with no
Skull Town.
microtransactions.
And all new ranks
Right.
And
and a
come
ton of
in
quality of
afterwards
life
and ruin the
updates.
game.
But it's about
Right.
to get even better.
So,
Today,
and then-
I'm here to tell you
and then
about what's
post
coming
Battlefield
next
5.
to Season 5 with our
Chris
latest
Thomas says it's gonna be
legend.
NBA Live 14 remastered. Yo, they're better off just killing the franchise at that point if that's the case.
Somebody was on. Didn't somebody post on Twitter they were really bored and they popped
Yeah,
them
they
up?
played Live 14. Yeah, at times it's hard, yo.
I was just like, nah, you were beyond bored. You were suicidal.
Right. One thing I will say, I will give EA credit. They actually put this this stream in 60 frames.
Well, they better because if they're gonna be showcasing some next gen stuff, better act like it's act like 60 give 60 frames per second some
Right.
Yeah, I'm a little low. No, G-Rob just posted in the chat. I'm a little low. I think that's probably gonna be natural. And plus, I have a soft voice, soft sounding voice.
Yeah, DJ, we had that little issue last time. That's what I was kind of worried about.
I know what I'm looking for. I won't walk
Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Hold on.
찾을 거야.
Gotcha. So you may see a cursor.
No, you good.
No, I'm just letting them know in the chat. I'm like, whenever there's like a technical issue, it's always good to let people
They're on the
know.
5th season of Apex already?
Shoot, let's see.
I honestly did not know they was on fifth. They're on the 5th season already. I did not know that.
As you just
They're on
saw,
the
the Lost
fourth
Treasures
season
Collection
of,
event brings with it a ton
Warzone,
of great content, including a new
Call of
limited
Duty.
time mode.
Yeah, I
called
did know that.
Evolved.
They're
It's the
on
return of
the
a fan
7th
favorite,
season for
snipers and shotties only,
PUBG.
but with a twist.
Sending out my decoy.
Okay.
All armor is
I
evil
haven't
armor,
spent a
and we're
dime on
removing
any
all
of
of
it,
the
though.
respawn beacons across the
Rainbow
entire
Six Siege said they was going to try to go for 10 seasons.
map. Don't worry though, you'll still be able to bring
Oh,
back
I
your
think they're on
teammates with the
season
help of a
6.
new.
Yeah, they said they were going to try to
item,
go for
mobile
a
respawn
10.
beacon.
Almost there.
You'll have one of these in your inventory at the start of each match, giving you the power to choose when and more important.
People in the chat, the EA chat, talking about NHL 21 on PC.
Lost Treasures also introduces a new town
If
takeover,
that's
Crypto's
the
map raid,
case,
which gives players a close
That'd be
look
awesome.
at what motivates
yes.
this drone wielding
If that is true, and I hope they showcase. They
And
probably.
of course, the Lost
I don't
Treasures
think they
collection
plan on
delivers a bunch
showcasing
of
NHL
exclusive content
here.
you can earn
But
by completing
it would be
challenges,
nice to get something.
as well as all new
No,
event
just be
exclusive
like,
cosmetic
hey,
items,
Either
and the
confirm
introduction
that
of your boy
or
Mirage's heirloom, which is fittingly a trophy of
because
himself.
because the developers they did
Don't worry, there's plenty of
they
me
did sit there and say if people wanted it on PC,
And the best part is
all
you
you
don't
had
have
to do
wait
was
that long.
ask.
Lost Treasures
Right,
drops
yeah, pretty
on
much.
Tuesday, June 23rd. And
Man,
that's
they
not
get that
all
game on
Apex
PC.
fans. The battle is
I would
expanding.
never be on consoles
That's
ever
right.
again.
This fall, we're bringing Apex Legends to Steam.
Apex Legends? Oh, we already knew
Wondering,
Apex Legends was
Frank,
coming to
so
Steam. We
before
knew
you
that.
ask, yeah, crossplay is coming to Apex.
Whoa,
this fall.
crossplay on all 4?
It's been one of
Wow.
the biggest
Damn.
requests we get, and we're thrilled to finally deliver it. to
Let
our
me
fans.
tell you something. Obviously, they're going to be behind
one
Fortnite,
last thing.
but
Let's make
that
it
is a
official.
big deal. Apex. Oh, they're going to the Switch?
Fans of Nintendo here at Respawn, and we're incredibly excited to be
Dollar
bringing Apex
Jr.
Legends to the
if he was
Switch
playing
this fall.
Apex Legends,
And
would
we'll
be
share
happy
more
about
details in
this.
the months ahead.
Apex Legends
So
coming to
that means you'll
Switch,
be able to
so
squad
it's
no
over
matter where you
5
and your friends prefer to
platforms.
play,
That is
Xbox,
amazing.
PlayStation,
Yeah,
Switch,
you don't see.
or on the PC
Note
via
that
Origin and Steam.
Epic
We're throwing out a
wasn't a part
lifeline
of
to
that
fill your divide.
equation.
Nope.
On behalf
Wait a
of
minute,
the
isn't the
entire
game
Apex
made
team,
by-
we want to thank our incredible
No. Fortnite is made by
passion for
Epic.
the game is truly
Okay, I
inspiring.
was just making sure.
We look forward to seeing you all in the arena. And don't forget,
You know, let me tell you something. That is a
Lost
big
Treasures
move for
on
you.
June
You talk
23rd.
about a game that was done from the ground up, that was free to play. They've done a great job with this game. If you look at it on the surface of what we've seen with games this last generation, or this current generation, they've done a phenomenal job of putting this game together and building it. You don't really see, games like that no more.
Sul, everyone.
Yeah, because this is like one of
thing
those
I
games
admire
where
about Apex Legends
definitely
is
have
its
to know your
commitment
role.
to having such
Right.
a diverse range
If you don't know your
characters.
role, you're not gonna be able
At
to
The
play
Sims,
that.
we've
play
always
that game.
believed in
Right, I agree,
diversity,
and that's one of the reasons why I
inclusion,
got out of it, because
perhaps now more than ever.
it takes time.
It's difficult to put into
And
words
look at 'em,
just
they
how
talk about The
meaningful it
Sims
can
now.
be to see yourself reflected in the games you play.
I
So,
wonder what she's
here
gonna
to
be
tell you in
talking
their own
about.
words
You know, one
are a
thing
few
about
members of our Sims community.
I've noticed that whenever
It's
The
a very
Sims
interesting
pops
thing to
up,
explain.
this is when you see a lot of female,
empowering,
not
actually,
content
and very
creators, female
moving.
developers
It really
pop up.
taught
You
me a
don't
lot,
really
the
see that in
importance of just, like,
other
keeping
games where
relationships
they're
good
female
with
developers.
It's probably
This is
like
Right.
the
one
place where I
game
was,
where you see that the
open.
most.
They get to see
Right.
their personality first before.
The Sims is one game that a lot of females get into. I remember I was dating this girl back in 2000. It was 2002, and The Sims came out. It first came out on the PlayStation 2, and she played it so much she wanted to buy my PlayStation 2 at the time.
Oh wow.
That's how much she wanted. You know, she's like, because we, obviously we were living in separate houses, and we was just dating. But she wanted my PlayStation 2 because she played it so much because I bought it for her. I mean, like, so that's how I kind of knew, like, okay, The Sims is kind of a lean towards a female type demographic, and people don't even know that.
It was almost like I was peeking into the future, and I didn't know it at the time, but it gave me...
Nah, bro, this game's not for you. Stop lying. Sorry, Harry Potter, this game's not for you either.
Wow.
It's almost like a utopia of what I hope our world
I'm just
eventually
messing.
becomes.
Chris Thomas said Madden 21 crossplay. I can see it happening. I can see that happening. What you think, DJ?
That would push me further to staying on PC. And it's still on top of it, even though I'm talking mad shit about possibly not getting the game again. I was talking mad shit last year, and I wound up getting it. But it's really, I'm like, it would be great. But again, I'm like, not that we're gonna find out anything in this stream, but we need to know about that franchise mode.
My thing is, DJ, I've always said, like, for the past few Maddens, if you can get the game for $20, you're good. Because I mean, we got to be honest with ourselves. It's not the game that we want. It's lacking a franchise mode, and it's lacking 30%. I mean, it has franchise mode, but it's not giving it the attention. So if you can get it,
lacking franchise mode.
right? So if you can get it for about $20, you're good. I do not recommend getting the game for $59.99. I don't, not at all. So
and then if you want better control, you definitely get the game on PC.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's just funny that the control difference is so significant between playing on console and playing on PC. I'm like, the same type of shenanigans show up on both, but I feel like there's more control. And like I said, I've tested out playing NBA 2K, and I'm just like, wow, there's so much control.
right.
For character versus console version, whatever. I've been missing all this time.
Well, I mean, obviously, this is another game that they have that when we talk about all the money they make off microtransactions, this is another game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They make tons of money off microtransactions DLC on this game, and then to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with this game having that kind of microtransaction, because you gotta understand, they have to expand the game. This is a game based on real life, so it's so many avenues you can go with that as far as DLC. You know,
the funny thing also with it, just like any PC game, mods have hilariously featured on The Sims 4. Like, I've seen like mods where like characters have jobs as drug dealers.
Right.
You know, it's a superhero villain mod.
And G-Rob said his daughter plays the hell out of Sims. Like, yeah, exactly. It's I mean, it's not a bad game. It's a very addictive game, and microtransactions and mods, like you said, it's just gonna keep people going. And you want to know something else? You notice that EA don't say nothing about mods for that particular game, but everything else they do. You know, it's just. I think it's a Pandora's box that's been open, and there's nothing they can do about it. I mean, you're gonna mod a game that can really be altered in real life that's based on the actual game. You know, one of the greatest remasters ever made, Command and Conquer. I never been a big fan of Command and Conquer. I remember playing this on.
I played the hell out of it.
I remember. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I never played it because I played a lot of it on the N64, but it never was like the game that I was like I need to get because the N64 version was the game that I really enjoyed.
Shoot, well back then I was PC gaming back then. You're talking about like mid '90s. And doing PC gaming, I remember playing this on my. I back then I had a Tandy. No, that was in the '80s. Or late '80s.
7 new games.
I think I had a gateway PC that was playing Command and Conquer on. So
Right. Later this year.
I mean, it never was a demanding game, so you're good.
Oh yeah, but a lot of games weren't demanding. I'm like, we've come like PC gaming's come a long way.
Yeah, because back then the main thing about PC gaming, you just had to make sure you had a good sound card back then.
Pretty much.
Outside of that, the games ran. Noble wants to know where's Bills. Bills is out. He's dealing with the salesman right now. I'll just leave it at that.
For those special golden letters hidden throughout the show, they could appear anywhere.
Oh, they looking for there's something about golden letters. So the first one was E, the second one was A.
As they appear, and once you've got the full code, you'll be able to enter for a chance to win one of more than a dozen great games on Steam.
Are they really doing this?
So if you find out all the gold letters, you can get a bunch of games on Steam. Like, if you had Origins already and you purchased a few games on Origins, you probably already have these games. Like I have Titanfall 2, I have Mass Effect 3, I have both of the Dead Spaces already. So when they all come over to, I think that was already on Steam. But if you get all these games going to Steam, you kind of already got them. So, DJ, I do have a question. The games that are on Steam, if you bought them on Origin, you don't have to repurchase them again, do you?
I think you do.
Well, that sucks. But the thing is, DJ, they say you gotta have an Origin. You have to have an Origin account to connect to play on Steam.
Not really.
Because that's what I saw on some of the store pages. Like they said, you had to have an EA Origins account or something like that. Yeah, look at it again, because that's what I was wondering. Like, if that's the case, do we have to repurchase these games?
That would be messed up.
It would be. I agree.
I wouldn't be shocked because
Well, it is EA, so it is EA. I know my son having his issues. He must be getting sleepy. Let me look at this.
I'm gonna check out this Steam page.
Okay, see, FIFA 21 is on Steam. It says right here, it says requires a third-party account, EA account, supports linking to Steam account. So apparently, you see what I'm saying?
I can link Steam and then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying if you link it, I think if you link it, you should get all your games. You know, right? So I'm saying, like, if I got Madden 20 or whatever, and if that's on Steam, I should be able to go to my Steam client and it's just straight click play now. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know.
They also.
You talking my son is fed up with EA?
Yeah, they're also streaming the EA Play on their page, on their Steam page.
Okay.
No apologies, Derek. Yeah, I know I'm cocky. I can't help it, man. I was born in Beirut,
And it's funny, you
1977.
would think they
I
would
lived there
put Madden
10
20
years. There was
on
civil war, and
Steam.
there was a lot
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think they're gonna put none of the
bad
Maddens
stuff there.
on Steam because they want everybody to play Madden 21. That's my guess.
5 times to Sweden. The 5th time they let us in.
That's their loss.
And that's lucky for Sweden, because I've given Sweden a lot, you know.
No, because to tell you the
My
truth,
third
when you
movie,
download a
Zozo,
game
is
off
basically
of
about my
Origins,
life
nobody wants
when
to
I
deal
came
with
to
the
Sweden when I was
lengthy
young.
time yet it
I've done
takes
5 feature
that they
movies and
use
I've
to
done 3
stream
games.
to
And it's way
download
hard to
these
make a game.
games.
It's almost
Well,
like
that's
the
true.
audience is in control of the pacing of the
Yeah, that's
story,
true.
while in movies it's being paced for you. In video games, there's so
Oh,
much
this is the guy who made A Way Out. That's another good game.
because of the interactivity.
I
There
never
are some
played it.
studios out
Not
there
that it was a
are making
bad
games that have
game,
good
but I
stories,
just
but
never
they pretty much
never
have
got
one mechanic they,
around to
like,
playing it.
reuse
Now
all
let
the
me
time.
see.
The
Let me check out Mass
designers and the
Effect 2
story writers
because
are
I do have
like
Mass
doing
Effect
2
2 on my
different games.
Origin account.
That's why I founded his
See
like.
what it-
G-Rob said you don't, so I guess he's saying you don't have to
That's what game
repurchase.
Like Hazelight is all about.
Because it says you can, because you get the fact that you can link.
Yeah, if you can link your account, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it should be able to. You should be able to. Okay, so the guy who made A Way Out made a game called It Takes Two. I guess it's another co-op game.
That's the parents, and then Rose, the little
I'm
daughter. Cody
good.
May about to separate. Rose doesn't want them to divorce, so she creates 2 dolls out of wood and
So how
clay,
can you
and
do
these
that?
dolls
I
magically come
guess
alive,
I'll
and you
figure it
actually
out after
control
the stream.
both Cody
but
and May, and you could see
that-
you're almost
I would
controlling
like
their
to do
emotions.
that,
You're
so
almost
I don't have to
playing
worry
their
about
emotions.
going to Origin ever
There's
again.
even levels where we're actually making a mechanic
Because
for their
them
emotions.
as a
So again, marrying the
It looked like
story
it's two
platform.
parents.
And I
Two
think
parents. You got to control both
players
parents
that
or something
will
like
feel
that.
very new, different,
It's like
and
an
unique. They
extension
haven't played
for it.
anything like this before. It Takes Two is a crazy roller coaster ride that doesn't really have an ending. It has an ending, but that ending is that the roller
Okay,
coaster
Pooh just
crashes and
chimed
you
in.
fly
He
into the
said
sky,
he'll be
get
home
up
in a
into
bit.
space, and when you're in space,
Okay.
you're like, what the f
It
am I
was,
doing up
Daniel-
here? And then maybe you
Daniel
get back
Daly.
to Earth again. That's the best way to
So
describe
when we
It
get the
Takes
good
Two,
stuff,
actually.
turn it up.
I got you. Because I know people want to hear what they got to say. Then we'll give our
Wow, that
our
was the
commentary as
best
well.
way to describe it. All right, Joseph, we love you so much. Thank you. Keep it up over there. The Oscars.
Coming in
Of course,
2021.
ladies and gentlemen, let's keep this.
Yeah, I'm good
original.
on that game. I don't know what the hell that
Let's
was.
stay in Sweden. Of course, I'm a fan of both their delicious red gummy fish and their video games. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
Okay, so
Klaus
Pooh
and
says he
Olaf
wants to
from Zoink Games.
join on as soon as he gets home.
I'll think about it.
Thanks, Greg. Welcome to Gothenburg and, well, my home.
We were trying to get NYKia to come on board, but
Well, listen, he has the link, so
okay. I'm about to say, you know what's funny? It fooled me. I thought it was me.
yeah, I thought it was me too. I looked, it said OBS went out, and it came right back. So,
Yo, hit me with the Allen Iverson crossover there.
well, at least I know it's not my internet connection. It's just
Yeah,
damn
that's what I
over.
was thinking too. I was like, oh no, we're not having this shit again.
Right, exactly.
Embarks on a dangerous journey through the world of
all right,
random.
cool.
But fortunately, she's not alone.
What is this?
Like I have Olaf, even also has a crazy little
Oh.
friend thing with her.
Oh boy.
Along her journey,
I ain't like
even
that
discovers
sigh.
Dicey, a playful
No, I'm just saying.
roller
This is some bullshit. I don't know what this was.
power to really change things in the kingdom of random.
Yo, look at this dude. You saw that dude hairdo?
World, randomness is fear.
I
And the
saw
dark
it. I
force
saw it.
controls
I
every
didn't really
aspect of
pay
life,
much
from
attention.
where
I'm
you
like,
live to how
you know,
act or
we grew
what
up
your
in the
favorite color
'80s, so
is.
we seen a lot
It's
of
a
people
coming
with
of
that
age
hair.
story.
Well, that is
Back
true.
to
That
the
is true.
mysterious
I just thought it was
world.
weird
But
just to
most
see
of
that
all,
out of
it's
nowhere. You
relevant
know.
to our world right now.
I
You know,
think
it's
we can
funny
only
that
relate to
you
the
know
desire
they
to
see
try and
they
control
had
the chaos
people
around us.
they changed the
Dicey's
name of what they
counter
were
even
referred
knows
to
the
as
power to
in the
do just
'80s. They were
opposite.
punk
Embrace the
rockers and
randomness,
stuff like
accept
that, and all of a sudden in the
uncertainty
'90s they were
and you'll be
gothic.
surprised
Right.
They were goth. And then
Imagine
what
if
are they
you
called
could
now?
change the course of life with a roll of a
Furry?
dice.
Or
What
I don't know
would you do?
what the
Play it
term is.
safe or trust in yourself and take a chance.
It's
We
something.
can't wait for you to play it.
Noble say that guy looks fruity. Leave that man alone.
Nah, Noah was just mad because he has a longer
Until then,
tail than he
Please
does.
enjoy this first
Dang, man, why you gotta have a tail though?
Welcome to
Just
random.
saying. Because some people, especially in the '90s, they try to grow that rat tail. That was a fail.
Yeah, he got a ponytail with a mullet. No, he had a ponytail with a mohawk. That's what that was.
Yeah, because not a lot of people do the mohawk these days.
I have no interest in this game, bro. None.
Yeah, this is an interesting art style.
I mean, no, not DJ. Now, don't get me wrong. I like the art style. I think the art style is pretty neat, but this is not a game I'm gonna play.
Because it kind of reminds me, what was that one game that they came out? It was Inside, and then there was another game.
It was Inside, and there was another game that came out, not Octodad or. It's another game it was another indie game too.
Yeah, but this one's not a side scroller. It looks like you.
A 3D platformer.
Yeah. And you're basically partnered with dice.
It's called Lost and Random.
Oh, makes sense.
Really?
Yeah, because everything about that look random.
Man, embracing randomness. I feel like I live that every day in my life.
I'm sure our viewers were lost.
You know, I was gonna do that. You didn't know that.
And Chris Thomas said, "Homie looks like look like a Final Fight ball guy. He do look like the dude from Final Fight." What was his name? Like JP or something like that, or J or something?
Our team of experienced industry veterans.
All right, who is Final Strike Games? Is this a part of EA Origins? I mean, EA Originals still.
That's why
I guess so.
I'm incredibly
this
excited
is
to announce that we have partnered with the talented
some
team
of
at
the
EA.
studios.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is another indie game.
under
Rocket Arena.
Yeah,
Hold on, wait a
another-
minute, DJ. This might be a little.
It's a
Something.
rockets-only shooter that allows players to get into the
Nah,
action
I'm good.
quickly and stay in the fight. We wanted Rocket Arena to be an awesome, competitive experience.
I'm trying to look at this
for players
from
and
the
friends.
average gamer because I'm
You're
not
gonna
playing this
love
shit
what we
either.
got.
But I am trying to be low,
Here's the only
unbiased.
trailer of Rocket Arena.
I'm speaking directly as an average gamer. I'm good.
You know what this is? This look like Fortnite. This is like a Fortnite clone. Or Overwatch or something like that.
Overwatch.
Yeah, Daily just said it's Overwatch. So they basically trying to cash in on that demographic.
Pretty much. Yeah, it looks like they don't have destructibility.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they're doing that, nobody's playing this game. Oh, because these games are already out already. You kind of see what I'm saying? And from what I see so far, there's nothing to differentiate from those two.
Right. Did she just change? Like, she was one person or one form and changed to another when she... She's got explosive heroes. But what about dynamic maps? Okay, so... But what about destructibility, though?
All right. If when Pooh gets here, I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna go ahead and send him a link once he gets here.
All right. Thrilling 3v3 action. Man, nobody playing 3v3. Get out of here.
Nah. Listen. This game is too similar to others for people to take it serious. Don't get me wrong. These indie developers are trying to make some money. They're trying to make. They're trying to make a game, but at the end of the day, you gotta be original. I mean, you basically giving people Fortnite with nothing but rockets. Yeah, that sounds cool, but this game was done like 4 years ago. You can't do that and think it's gonna be okay.
So as you just saw, rockets are obviously awesome to blast all over the place. But in order to come out on top,
But the thing about Dan Daly, he said about Apex Legends. The thing about Apex Legends, it was a battle royale game, but you can tell that it was totally unique compared to PUBG. It was totally unique. So I mean, that's how that was successful. Yeah, man, you see the ball?
You'll also be able to really customize.
You wanna come sit up here with me? Come on.
Each of the 10 heroes available at launch.
Boy, you're getting heavy.
And as you play, you'll discover items that allow you to
Say
further
ball.
refine each of your heroes' playstyles.
All right, yeah.
Every character has 100 levels of progression.
Mm-hmm. That's a ball
new
too.
cosmetics
He
and
thinks
rewards.
everything's a ball.
All that and much more when Rocket
Mm-hmm.
Arena arrives on July
EA
14th.
thinks everything's a ball, too.
And there's plenty more content to come in our first season, which begins just 2 weeks after launch on July 28th,
Mm-hmm.
and brings with it a blast
Yeah.
and a ton of free content.
No, that's a
including new
microphone.
maps,
He's pointing at a
new
microphone
events,
talking about
and a
ball.
new playable character.
Yeah.
Rocket Arena is a game meant to be played with friends, regardless of platform. That's why we're
that's my hair.
Cross-play support right from the start.
Yeah, hair.
So grab your friends, regardless of their platform.
Yeah, luckily my hair is short, so.
On July 13th, on PlayStation.
My wife not so much.
Oh wow. It was a Raiders Nation at Daniel Daly said we don't need another fight night. The community ruined it.
So check us out.
It would be nice to have one. I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point, it would be nice to see one, at least one. You gotta understand, it's been a long time since one of those games came out. So. Where you going, man? You ready to get? Okay. All right.
The way this is panning out, we could have started at 7:30.
I know, right?
There's a Y, so anybody keeping track, you got a Y.
We head to a different kind of
You're
battle.
probably asking yourselves, why are you watching this?
And if you thought you heard sleigh bells, that's because it might as well be Christmas in June. It's finally time to talk Star Wars Squadrons. Now, okay, I promise you, we are going to get a first look at some brand new
Miller, all you gotta
gameplay
do
in
is
just
replace
a moment.
the clothing with
But
all
first,
the Nazi
for
Germany
anyone who doesn't fully
attire
grasp
back in
why
the day.
I'm so
Yeah,
excited,
he would fit right in.
this week, EA and Lucasfilm dropped a
Yeah, I'm with you, Daniel Daly. I think we could use at least one more fight night. Okay, we got a Star Wars game. They say this is game engine footage, so this is nothing out of the way.
That's the Squadron game.
Oh yeah, I heard about this game.
Yeah, that's what they're showing.
I'm the perfect shot.
He was just fighting on the outside of Titan.
Makes history.
Ravens Nation said the problem with Fight Night is the same problem they had with Madden. Too many casuals. People just spam the straight and with SSR and Jack Johnson. No one knew actual boxing fundamentals. That's true, but I will say this: they did put those fundamentals in the game, so I will credit them for that. That's the one thing that EA has been having trouble with their football game for a long time. Putting some fundamentals in the game.
So apparently, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. You good?
Apparently, with this game was Star Wars Squadrons.
Wow. The 8-year-old and all of us is celebrating.
The format is that they are going to have a base game, and then maybe they're gonna do expansions. But I guess that's the.
I'm okay with that. I mean, the problem is the DLC has to be exactly that. It has to be DLC. You can't be having these loot boxes and predatory microtransactions.
I was looking at the pre-order amount. It's $39.99.
Really?
Yeah, that's why the format looks a lot like Hitman. Hitman came out. It had just the base game. Well, you could get the first episode for free on Hitman when it came out, and then you could purchase it. And then after it was all said and done, you could purchase the whole game for like $60.
What you got in your mouth, boy?
And then Hitman 2, I basically just waited.
Yeah, cooking. Okay.
Hitman 2 to come out. I basically got 2 games in one for like $60.
Strikes me as above and beyond the normal level of Star Wars fandom.
He jumps on my lap and he jumps off again. He comes over here and he's gone.
We started this project. I talked to a lot of people as they joined the team.
Now you back?
Similar kinds of stories of things they've done as kids. One of them even
okay. I think he's just having fun running back and forth between this room and the other one.
That's fandom on another level. How do you
this squadron game. I mean, what you think? Yay or nay? I'm thinking more of nay.
Well, the fact that it was in-game engine footage,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting to see.
It did look good. I will say that.
But here's the thing: when they had because remember, Battlefront 2 had a flight portion.
Right, right.
Battle. I didn't really see a lot of people
we did kind of a grassroots initiative, our passion project. And that ramped up into eventually.
But when you look at Battlefront 2 in general, nobody's really playing it at one point because of the problems with the loot boxes.
Yeah.
Right. So.
And that game made a miraculous comeback.
Yeah, because a lot of people say the game is like phenomenal now.
It's been interesting. You know, we're
oh yeah, I was playing it the other day.
Heritage of many different games.
I'm glad they got rid of all the other stuff and brought it back. Because when they released Battlefront was fine. I don't know why they. Well, it's EA, but I I didn't understand why they had to change the gameplay mechanics to fit the loot box system. Man. It's just,
right.
G
Rob said he would love a modern day Battlefield. Stay tuned. They already leaked out information saying that the next one may be modern day.
And that's something that you'll see throughout the game. You know, as you start off playing,
doing any SJW stuff.
But as you get deeper into it,
Ravens Nation also say EA did DLC right after 2014. They spammed all their products with microtransactions. Yeah, exactly. It's like I have no problem with the way they used to do it, or just DLC in general. Like if I pay for something, I want to get content. I don't want to have to pay you in hopes of getting something. And that was one of the big problems with the whole microtransaction thing, because it's actually a good thing. Like, well, what they did with Battlefield 4 was like phenomenal. I had no problem with the microtransaction of Battlefield 4. Even though you probably could get the guns extra, you get those quick. But when you bought premium or when you bought a map set, you got real good content. And that's not, I don't have a problem with that.
Create two pilots. You create a New Republic pilot and an Imperial pilot. And you're going to alternate between their perspectives.
He said his mom sending him outside. No, you good, man. Listen, don't be annoyed about doing stuff for your mom, bro. There's nothing wrong with that.
Now, when you're done with
you know, there's nothing. There's no shame in that. There's nothing to be upset about. I mean, yeah, we have our problems with doing everything. And sometimes we don't want to do it, but you appreciate it, man. You know, doing stuff for mom. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, you better do it. So you can get that belt.
Right.
That's how most of us grew up anyway.
Right. Exactly.
They won't get that belt.
Traditional display.
Some of these new parents, they don't use the belt. They start counting. They put you in isolation.
Right.
It's like that's gonna work. You put your child in isolation. All they doing is plotting the next thing they're gonna do.
Right.
When can people actually play it?
Right. That's what Ravens Nation said. He said they already leaked the info, but about the next Battlefield that's supposed to be modern is going to come out in 2022. So we got a couple years for that. But they said that once Battlefield 5 came out, they said the next one was going to be like later on. You know, it wasn't going to be a next gen console release like Battlefield 4 was.
Absolutely.
So shout out to the 20 people watching.
On behalf of everyone at
yeah, absolutely.
Coming through, checking out this EA Play live stream just to see, what we're obviously the elephant in the room. We're here to see what Madden Next Gen is going to be.
Right. We pretty much. I mean, and we would want to see what live Next Gen was going to be, but we see how that turned out, But I mean, outside of those, I mean, NHL is also on the tier. FIFA is on the tier as well, but obviously we're all here for Madden. We know that. Chris Thomas said, "What if they show NCAA 21? That would be great, but knowing the plight of the litigation that players can't be paid until 2023, we may not see that until the next EA Play. But it'll be great. It'll be great.
But at the same time, it's been a while since a college football game has come out, and it's the same. For me, it would be the same question as if they were to make a new NFL 2K game. Like if 2K did the simulation football game all over again, how would it be? How would it play out? Because
DJ, go ahead and finish. Because I got something to say about NCAA real quick.
The question would be like, okay, can we trust who's making the game? Like after all this time, I'm like everything would be based on reputation. Like College 14, NCAA 14 is still the GOAT in a lot of people's minds, and NFL 2K5 is still the GOAT in a lot of people's minds in those respective companies. So it's like after all that time, you're gonna have different people working on it, and EA hasn't had the best luck with their NFL product.
Right.
And we haven't seen anything from 2K, so.
Yeah. Well, I will say this about NCAA. If y'all don't know, there's been a leak with NBA 2K21. There was a leak with some things that they're putting in that game. NBA 2K21 is going to have 68 NCAA college teams. 68 college teams are going to be in in NBA 2K21. That is unheard of for one. Second, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, why they didn't just make a separate game if you have 68 teams? That is ridiculous.
If that is true,
and from what I know, from what I saw from the leak, I heard it was what I heard, but what I saw, the leak said it's gonna have 68 NCAA teams. Now, you can only use them in Play Now, and you can use it. Hold on, let me look. You can use them in Play Now and something else. I would put the screen up, but I don't want to mess up what we got right here.
Yeah, because right now what we're missing is they're showing in-game footage of the game, and it's looking lit. I'm like, wow, Ewok's little thing in the cockpit. That is.
Wait a minute. They say that in the NCAA teams, the 68 teams will be available in Play Now and in a My Career Path. Wow. And the WNBA will be featured also in a Play Now and a fully featured My League.
Wow.
Yeah. Yo, 2K is not playing around at all.
See, and it's funny, they don't really have any competition and they're doing this.
Right, exactly.
They're
like 2K like Live 18 came out and said, yeah, we got WNBA, and like 2K was like, all right, y'all want to play this game, huh? And it was a wrap.
They were just shutting it down.
Yo, they got the WNBA is going to have. They're gonna WNBA is gonna have a Play Now and a fully featured My League in the game. But see, listen, with NBA 2K21, you're basically getting 3 games in one.
See, this is why I don't really buy the whole notion of, well, Madden doesn't have any competition.
It doesn't matter. You can still make the games.
There's several games from 2 different companies that don't have competition, and look what they're doing. So
DJ,
that up immediately.
Right, this is unheard of. If you really think about this on the surface, NBA 2K21 is about to be 3 games in one. You're about to get a college game with 68 teams. You about to get a WNBA with the fully fledged My League, and we already know what 2K does with My League. And you're still getting the NBA.
And then check this out. You're also getting your My Teams. You're getting your My Players. You're getting all that. Your alternate team type modes are being taken care of. You don't have to focus everything on the alternate. That's why this whole thing with EA is bullshit. And you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you something right now, DJ. With NBA 2K21, if this is true, and what they did, Live has no shot. Live is I'm dead serious. Live is dead.
They better go to the streets.
That's the only. I'm serious. That's the only thing they can do. They got a My League for 2K WNBA players. They got 68 college teams, and they already have what they already put into their own NBA product. Live has no chance.
I hope this is all true.
I hope it's true too, but they have no chance.
What's up, everyone?
Shoot.
It's your boy Lamar Jackson.
I don't know, man. This might be true.
You could do a whole NCAA tourney with that many teams.
Right. Yeah, Noble 2K got. Hold on. Wait a minute. I just saw Lamar Jackson. Let's go.
It's 7:40.
Wait a minute. Let's go. Lamar Jackson's talking. Let's go. Let's see what we got. Okay, so this is the EA Sports side of EA Play.
Okay, that's the CGI portion. So I guess they're about to go into the next gen portion. Okay, they go with the CGI again. CGI again. Oh boy. That goddamn CGI. Because I know some dick sucker was probably like, oh, look at the red animation. I'm like, that's just CGI, motherfucker. There they go, preloading that CGI. Look, they showcase Atlanta's uniforms in CGI.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah, Liverpool in CGI. Weather in CGI.
Hey, this might not be CGI. Chill. Hey, did you see that Tom Brady with that weather?
CGI. CGI.
I want sweat.
Because you seen that with RG3. Are they mixing in certain hit?
I want to feel it all.
I'm holding back because I remember RG3 was looking like that too.
Okay. In-game development, in-game footage. They said game engine footage, so that could be CGI.
Now, that's a lot to look forward to, but there's more.
Next level
Here to tell
sports.
us about the future of
Next
gaming
level.
is EA's Chief Studio Officer, Laura Miele.
Thanks,
From
Greg,
Little Leagues
and
to
thanks, Lamar.
high school.
Welcome to the EA Sports family.
That level.
There are great things to come from EA Sports for all of you.
G-Rob's like,
and
yo,
that's
remember
just the
Super
beginning.
Play Action Football?
As you've seen throughout
They
the show
had high
today,
school.
our
Yeah, they
electronic
did.
artists
They
are
had
working
all
hard
three
to
levels.
bring you more of the games that you want to play. Games like Star Wars Squadrons, Apex Legends,
Falcon
and Command and
jerseys are
Conquer.
not fire.
Man, quit lying.
All exist.
Remember Super Play Action Football? Yep, Super Play Action Football had high school and college and NFL. They sure did. Yep, I remember that game. Super Play Action Football was dope.
Are working even further out, creating new experiences.
It had that little isometric feel too.
By new console technology. And we're so excited about what's to come. We don't want to wait until next June to share what the teams are working
Like
on.
they could easily have isometric in. Okay,
Generation shifts are an
they could
opportunity
easily
to
have that
push beyond
isometric
the
view
boundaries
in
of
that
gaming as we know it
easily.
today.
I agree.
And this
That
time
would
is no
solve. That
different.
would probably solve quite
Our
a few
studios are
problems.
taking their crazy ambitious ideas
Okay,
and
work in
making them
progress.
real.
What's this?
Criterion is known for how their games feel.
It's another. What's a new Need for Speed?
Details of gameplay. This team hand curates the moment-to-moment
Work in
experience.
progress.
And with the new consoles this year, there will be
I
a
would think
seamless
that would be
immersion,
Need for
which will get you into the race in a matter of seconds.
Isn't that the only racing game that EA
BioWare
does
imagines
anyway?
and creates worlds.
Yeah, now they do. Yeah.
Become the hero.
Babe,
of your own
check.
story.
Check.
And we're using this
Okay, I think he's down the
next
hallway.
generation technology to make those
Look on
fantasy
Twitter to
worlds
see what's,
your reality. For every console generation, DICE sets the bar
See
for
what people are
excellence
saying.
in audio and visual presentation. We are creating
On my
epic battles at a
multitasking
scale and
duties.
fidelity unlike anything you've experienced before.
All right, what if that was all we got to see for EA Sports just then? Because she's talking about some other shit now.
That would be messed up.
Yeah, that would be super ass, yo.
Because but again, I did state that 8 o'clock
This is just the beginning
was
of the things we
supposedly
are
the
working
schedule
on,
that they were going
and
to
there is so much more to
showcase
come.
Bad next
The
year.
Well, that is
future of
too-
EA
oh, look at
Studios
that.
is not just about
You got that on your head.
It's about you.
We'll see.
Your voices. your ideas. We want to be where you
I would
come
be
to play.
surprised.
We want to make games for everyone. So please keep giving us your feedback and let's build the future together. On behalf of all of our studios, thank you for joining us today. But before we sign off,
Sign off.
one more game.
All right, so
we'd love to
Jack
share.
Blue Johnny, shout out to him.
Cousin Darren,
He says
over to you.
EA keep hesitating with this next gen
Thank you.
sports footage because
So
the shit
the
looks
moment
no
is
different.
here. We
Hashtag
finally
EA
get to
Play
say,
Live. So that was from
Skate's happening.
from
We're
Jack Blue
rolling.
Johnny there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Skate evolution
They said he about to sign off, and they're talking about some goddamn skate.
To make the right game at the right time.
Uh-oh.
With the right
Yeah, that's what the lady just said, bro.
Say that we're here.
That's the lady just said. No joke.
But, it takes a little while to find us.
Now back to what Jack was saying. I didn't catch it.
Harsh. Still, we've got a long way to go, but we're stoked, and this is just the
He
beginning.
basically just
seriously,
repeat.
we
He
really
said
can't
EA
wait to
keep
bring you guys
hesitating
in
with
and
this
have you be a
next
part
gen
of it with
sport
us.
We wanna
footage
thank you for
because
your
the shit
passion,
looks no
your
different.
patience, and all the support.
Wow, he might be right because the way we looking at it now, they're talking about damn skate and talking about to sign off. I know this wasn't a 1 hour run.
Into existence.
Could be.
Amazing. Skate
Yeah,
changed
'cause
my
they
life.
started at
Thank you so
7 and
much.
it's almost
Skate
8.
forever.
Wow.
Guys, we did it. We brought back skate.
I
Thank
wonder
you
what
to
the
EA.
other
Nobody
shows
cares.
Thank you,
is
Darren.
now.
Thank you
I
to
wonder
you.
what they're
Thank you to
saying.
me. I can't believe that I'm so happy in my heart
let me
rate.
see what
Is this
else.
what exercise feels like? Ladies and gentlemen,
I know Madden Universe
I
was
can't
saying,
believe it.
all right,
Before
let's
we
see what
go,
they talking
because
about. That
I
was
love you guys,
an
here are
hour
the
ago.
last letters of the secret code. If you think you've got the complete code, go to play.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
And enter for a chance
This
to
was
win
like
one of thousands of free games.
that was terrible. When it comes to us trying to find out what's about Madden, that was terrible.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was horrible.
Now, this has been an amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for all of us all over the world to come together and celebrate.
I think that I don't think they're going to show the sports game, so we can just continue to just talk about bullshit right now. So,
all right, so Good Game Bro said 3 minutes ago those Madden 21 Xbox Series X PS5 graphics, and he has the word face on his as his emoji. So
I will say that Tom Brady one with the rain did look kind of cool because we don't get weather like that. But it didn't look no different than 21. I mean, no different than 20, to be honest.
Until they prove otherwise, all that shit was CGI. Until they prove otherwise. So, that's where I stand. And I'm glad my expectations were leveled off. And I know somebody's going to be upset. He's going to be highly upset.
Who that, Bills?
If he isn't pissed already.
Right, I know, right? I mean, my thing is...
Hold on. This man is going to be pissed off to the highest point of festivity.
Thank you for watching. That's a wrap, everybody. Thank you for watching.
And we're approaching 30 people.
I know, right? That is terrible.
Not all images appear in game. Oh boy, this was hilarious.
That was terrible, honestly.
They've talked big shit before this stream, and look what wow.
He says, "Get rid of EA." I just straight up just went over it. I was like, can we don't need to see that no more. We're good.
Woo. Okay.
So, with that being said, DJ, what are your thoughts about EA Play Live React? What do you think about this? And the people who were listening to us on iTunes, SoundCloud, obviously you should know now, or Google Play, they did not show anything about any sports titles, honestly. So, you got anything for us, DJ? Because yeah.
Hold up. Okay, I'm trying to get it all out because ooh, man, that's all I can do is laugh because it's not shocking at all. It is just not shocking that they talked a big game. They talked all this big shit about, we're gonna showcase next gen. Be prepared.
They even tweeted that. They tweeted that.
Somebody tweeted was like, "You don't this, it'll blow you away." I'm like, "Yeah,
it did that all right."
You can hear how blown away I am right now. Oh man, that is, and Pooh's just finding out. Oh.
Dang, sucks to be him. Sorry, bro.
All I can say is EA hit the Allen Iverson crossover.
Right. They got us with it.
Yo, the crossover, the cross up is real.
Yeah, I mean, I'm being honest with you. I'm actually shocked that they didn't show a little bit of something. No. I'm not even gonna do that. 'Cause even with Madden 25, they showed something.
Nah, they hit us with that CGI mess back then. Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. That was more than what they showed now.
Well,
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I could honestly say I'm a little disappointed.
I'm not. I got my laugh off. I know somebody else got that. Noble, you got your laugh in too. All right. So let's see. Time is now almost 8. So take it away, Sim Standard.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, yo, perfect for them. They it's all theirs at this point. I have nothing else.
If you're still listening,
but I'm gonna look at what some people said in the chat. Quayface said he has no words. Let's see. Chris Thomas said he could have been watching Netflix. G-Rob said G-Rob said he has lower expectations. I'm right along with G-Rob. Expectations have gotten even lower, even though they were already low.
Yo, this is almost as bad as David Crow.
Yeah. I just saw the comment. But nah, I don't have anything, man.
For me, the only thing was the Star Wars Squadrons. That's the only thing. I'm glad that was the most that was shown in this stream was the Squadrons gameplay. I like what I see. But
the man of the hour is here.
Oh, who?
Bills.
Oh, he made it?
He finally made it. Bills, how are you? I guess he has no word. Yes.
Yeah,
how are you, Bills? How are you doing today? How's everything?
Man,
a cup of tea yet?
I haven't had a cup of tea. I literally just got home.
And do you have any reaction to EA Play?
I haven't seen it. Seen it, bro. I'm literally getting on. I haven't
absolutely. So this is going to be beautiful.
Oh God. Oh God.
Okay. All right. So
I don't know if this is good or bad, and I don't want to know until I see.
No. You don't need to know till you see because.
Go ahead, Bills. Check it out.
Oh shit. Did y'all send it? Oh boy.
Bills.
Don't say nothing.
Did y'all?
No, because he's going to sit there.
Did y'all send it?
I mean,
send what?
He's going to sit there. I mean,
the link. Oh, let me get it up.
The link.
I'll get the feed up.
I mean, the link of what? I mean, the Bills. I mean.
No. Don't. Let him. Oh, turn our audio up for us.
Our audio. Okay, I can turn it up. That's cool.
Wait a minute, because clearly I'm missing something.
Yeah, you really are. That is the truth. You are missing something.
Hey, just watch. Let's see. At what point do we want to point him to?
Somebody send me the link for the stream first off.
Talking about the stream here?
No,
talking about the YouTube stream that we're doing now?
No, for EA.
For EA Play. No, for EA Play.
Well, Bills, the stream is over.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the stream is over.
Okay, we're off to a great start.
Yeah, it's a beautiful start. I mean, you literally came in like 5 minutes after it was over.
Let me go to YouTube real quick and let me see something real quick.
And DJ, you want to tell them or you want me to tell them?
I'm just gonna go straight to the FIFA and Madden.
Yeah, go to it. Go to it. Find the timestamps. I dare you. You're gonna love it.
Well, it's like I'm guessing it's a trailer.
Yeah, just find the timestamps.
Let me find the actual stream. Is it on YouTube?
Yes. Matter of fact, hold on.
This shit's taking forever to load. Bro.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on. I'm gonna put it.
I was gonna say, yeah.
I'm gonna put it in Twitter.
Just put it.
I'm gonna put it on the Twitter.
Put it in the DM. I need to. I need to see.
There it is, right there.
I'm in a good mood, so you know.
Okay. Go find the timestamps to what you're looking for. I mean, FIFA, NHL, Madden.
You put it on You put it in.
I put it in the Twitter on the Twitter DM.
I'm looking. Where the fuck is it? Refresh it. This doesn't seem or sound good at all.
Oh man.
What's this needed?
I mean, you came in at the perfect time as well. I mean,
perfect timing.
I mean, my God, it's just. I mean, it was like.
You sure you put it in Twitter DM? Looking.
Let's see again. Let me make sure. No, I'm sorry. I sent it to Pooh. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There it is. There it is.
Okay.
I'm sure.
All right.
Go see if there's a timestamp for the stuff you're looking for.
Either that or either Pooh has clipped it or something like that.
50 minutes.
50 minutes. You came in at 52.
50 minutes and 5 seconds.
You came in at 52 and 5 seconds.
This already seems like a shit show. All right, let's see what this is about. Everything's taking forever to load. It's like they want to build the anticipation.
All right, keep moving. Fast forward. You're gonna catch it.
That's a lot of anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Yeah, so.
Bro, this shit's taking forever.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just turned my computer on, so it's like getting.
People literally are like, they're writing in all caps about Skate 4. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, Skate 4 was shown too. So what you can try if you go to every 10-minute increments. Every 10-minute increments to give you an idea what's going on.
See some Apex bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Okay, what the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
That's Sims, okay.
Yeah, they got Sims. Yeah, Sims came up.
Mm-hmm.
This is what the fuck is that?
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
That's what I said.
Mod support.
Yeah,
okay,
they got
this is some other bullshit.
They got mod support.
Okay. What the fuck is this? Command and Conquer. I don't care about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still going here.
Yeah.
Jesus, how far into the fucking show is this?
Hey, man, I'm telling you, just keep going. I mean, the content is there.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm scrolling and I'm looking and I'm like, where the fuck?
Don't scroll too far.
Don't go too far. Make sure you can cover everything so you will know. Like, you'll see it.
You said don't scroll too far.
Yeah, just keep going methodically. You'll come across it.
Because I'm at 15 minutes right now. So.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they didn't put any timestamp, so I can't remember.
Of course. Because in a second, I'm about to just type in EA Play or fucking FIFA 21 next gen or some shit.
Oh, come on. I have more patience.
No. Because I don't care about a lot of this shit that I'm seeing right now.
So while he's looking, one more time, DJ. Well, I'm not going to ask. I'm going to give you my thoughts. I thought EA Play was okay. I thought it was pretty good for what they showed. And
what did they save this shit for last?
I'll be honest with you. I wish they could have showed more, DJ.
Yeah, me too. I would definitely see. The one thing I do notice on Twitter is that they didn't announce anything about NHL going to next gen. So right now that has me a little bit.
Okay, all right. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Yeah. So yeah. Madden NFL 21, FIFA 21,
and other sports.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, VF. Don't say anything.
Is this fucking? Is this CGI, fam? Nah, wait a minute.
It gets better.
Wait.
Oh.
What the fuck? What? No. Okay, they got Tom Brady. That looks like CGI. What the
Oh.
Oh, Lambo Leap. That was fucking CGI. What the... Man, I'm turning this shit off. Man. You gotta be kidding me.
And Bills. Bills.
What?
It gets better. It gets better. That is all they showed.
Wow.
Don't even waste
Put that shit at the 40-minute mark, as if you're gonna sit through all this bullshit, and we want you to watch these clips melded into each other of fucking CGI.
Bills, no trailer, no gameplay, no in-engine movement, nothing. That's all we got from all the sports titles, let alone Madden. That's all we got. Everything past that 40-minute mark you're talking about is some lady talking and Skate 4. That's all they showed as far as EA Sports.
Did they even show UFC 4?
No.
Oh, come on. Man,
What? On top of that, we haven't heard anything about NHL for next year.
Nothing.
Man, there's not an L big enough in the fucking world to quantify. What the fuck? You give us some fucking Madden 06 vibes. You give us Mbappe with the 2K sweat. Man, get the fuck out of here. And they had you sit through basically a fucking Netflix episode length of bullshit to get to a trailer when Madden doesn't even have a dedicated trailer, FIFA doesn't have a dedicated trailer, NHL didn't get brought up. Nigga. Man. Yo, let me tell you something. I never thought I'd see the day that the Madden 21 current gen trailer would take the smaller L. These motherfuckers only took 2 days to top that.
Hey, yo, Bills, they literally didn't try to they literally didn't try to top it either. They just
Who the fuck in their right mind is gonna be like, okay, I'll wait for next gen seeing that. I might as well go to a casino and play, because that's what the fuck that shit looked like. Casino basketball, casino football. Oh, fuck.
That's all that they showed, bro. Literally, that's all they showed. And we were sitting here at the end when the lady said, we're going to sign off and show you one more game. I was like, wait a minute. Sign off and show one more game. And then it was Skate 4.
I was told there was a schedule, and 8 o'clock they were going to show something of another in reference to, but no, that's not.
Fam, NBA Live took a smaller L by being silent than Madden did by showing something.
Right.
Holy shit. I can't even wrap my brain around this. I'm happy that I didn't see that live.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Don't get me wrong, we love doing the podcast, but we probably would have been better off just coming up with topics for the day.
Who the fuck left? No, wait a minute. Who left that dislike? Did you design that fucking trailer? Is that why you came and left a dislike? Because we're roasting this piece of shit company and what they just showed? That shit was Infinity Engine, or I'm sorry, Ignite Engine all over again.
Yeah, I tried to go to I tried to go to the Twitch channel of Madden, but they have nothing over there either.
Well, of course they don't.
Well, GameSpot does have a separate FIFA 21, Madden 21 official PS5 Xbox trailer video, so and that 2 minutes worth of bullshit. So
send me the link to that. Send me the link to that, DJ.
All right.
I want to see if it's worth actually showing up here right now. So,
like, I'm looking. Okay, I'm on Twitter right now. This motherfucker Pasta Padre had the nerve to post screenshots of a CGI. Look, if somebody wants to come out right now and prove this isn't CGI, show some fucking live gameplay. Because as far as I'm concerned, that was CGI.
Right.
Until we see otherwise. Now look, I can have egg on my face in November. I would gladly take it. But as of right now, that shit look like CGI.
Yeah,
they didn't even give an indication of it not being CGI. They didn't say in-engine footage. They didn't say pre-alpha footage.
Did you send it, DJ?
Yeah, I sent it.
What the fuck?
Oh, okay, I got it.
Oh my god.
Let me look at this real quick and see if this gonna be worth watching.
Oh my god.
No, this is the same. This is the same exact thing that Bills just saw.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch this shit again.
Why?
All right, so
no, well, because I want to. Okay, hold on.
Oh damn! Somebody in the thread posted the RG3 one that looks eerily exactly.
It looks a lot like it, don't it? Yep.
Let me see something real quick.
Let me see.
Okay.
They did the same thing with it because they were introducing the Ignite engine.
Right.
that point. So, because I'm looking at this. Hold up, I'll send this link.
Okay.
Polygon.
Okay. You know what?
What?
I will say I don't know if that FIFA footage, only because I know how FIFA moves, that didn't necessarily look like CGI. But still, the verdict is out. Madden looks completely different if that's not CGI. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it.
I'm thinking both of them was CGI, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't be surprised, but FIFA looks a bit more closer to how FIFA moves now than Madden looks compared to how Madden moves now.
They need full gameplay.
Yeah, nah, fam. I don't want to see another trailer. At this point, I don't want to see another trailer. You got to show full gameplay.
And you know what? This is actually unfortunately, it's gonna fall on Clint, and he's not gonna be able to disprove it because I don't think that gameplay thing that they're gonna do on Tuesday
is gonna contain that.
Yeah. No, go ahead, DJ. Go ahead.
I was about to say good luck, Clint. They just gave him something.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. The Twitter mob is about to kill him.
Wow.
They about to kill him.
Yeah, Rex is like, thank God I'm out of there.
I know Rex was looking good right now. Like,
that's yeah.
Bills. While we were talking about this earlier, while we were streaming this, we did talk about NBA 2K. There's a little bit more information in that little piece that I had about the 68 NCAA teams. Listen, the WNBA. Not only I just get the WNBA in a second. The NCAA, you can play with those 68 teams in Play Now, and I think it has a My Career aspect to it.
Yeah, I saw that part.
Okay, WNBA. Listen, WNBA, you can play with them Play Now, and no, they don't just have a My League. They have a full-fledged My League. You're getting 3 games in one with NBA 2K21. I was thinking about that. Let me tell you something right now. And I told DJ, I don't think NBA.
Is there another? Hold on a second.
Yeah, are you looking at the game spot because they're doing like pre and post?
I'm looking at this gameplay from Madden 21 that's current gen.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that the Atlanta Falcons posted. This is more interesting than that piece of shit trailer. Let me send this to y'all.
Yeah,
because I don't know if they released something else, but I don't know how they got this gameplay and nobody else has really seen it. It's just a little clip of Todd Gurley.
Oh, I see.
That looks nice though, doesn't it?
The animation, nice. I mean, the animations does look really good.
But I'm trying to figure out like where did they get this from because we haven't seen anything else.
That animation looks really good.
That shit looks nice, don't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's in 60 frames per second, possibly more than that.
Yeah.
Look at the feet though. Look at the feet.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro.
Let me see something real quick. All right, let me see.
Look at the feet.
Let me see if y'all can see this real quick.
That's pretty nice, bro. I can't even fake. That's pretty nice.
All right, let me see if I can bring
the feet look like there's no type of suction, there's no type of warping, there's no like it looks like every step is being respected. That is nice.
Hold on one second.
Y'all tell us, is this better than that trailer? Because I guarantee you're gonna say yes.
Let me see. Let me minimize us a little bit. There we go. And I'm gonna play that real quick.
Gotcha.
So what y'all think about that?
Pooh said he's backstage, by the way.
Okay, I got him.
Oh boy.
So can y'all see that?
I'm pretty sure they can.
I don't know because I can't. Okay, wait.
Yeah, I can see it.
We can.
I'm on the YouTube.
Wait,
he's using Discord to record.
Okay.
Discord, not Discord. OBS.
So
OBS.
what do y'all think about that?
I think that looks pretty good.
Forget about the jersey. What do y'all think about the gameplay?
Trust me, I wasn't gonna focus.
I'm not worried about the Falcons. Hold on. No. The Falcons jersey. What the fuck the Rams are wearing?
That shit looked like some. Oh God.
And
that was like some high school shit.
I'm telling you, y'all got on me about
I have no problem with the Falcons. I think they're.
No, I don't have an issue with the Falcons ones, but I said the rest of them. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
really like the rest of them.
I don't know what that. This looked like some.
So King David said it. Yeah, that looks better than the next gen gameplay because we know it's gonna be gameplay.
Yep. I mean, it looks like just to start off, just looking at it, it looks like he's coming out of a stumble.
See, because that old juke.
See, that's another thing, DJ. That's another thing we didn't even think about. He's coming out of a stumble to make that juke. That's pretty neat.
For them not to have any type of suction or that's really good.
That defensive guy, he's like turning around. That looks
so
crazy.
maybe they have redone the complete movement. That's I don't know.
Yeah, other than that, the only criticism would be not just the main defender that went in circles.
The other one
in front of him went in circles.
Well, we know this is on pro. That's the only reason why.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. That is a problem. Hold on, wait a minute.
I just want to see if that
pushed them. That's one thing, yeah, because it looks like a synchronized animation for them turning around.
Right.
So that could be a problem.
Well, no, because the other one got blocked, so I don't know if they were turning around. The other one got blocked.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm trying to see because it's gonna be hard to see within that.
He got blocked. He got blocked. Yeah.
So
either way, looking at the run animation is nice.
Yeah, I like what I say. That looks pretty good. But it makes you think, like, why in the world are they putting this out here, and they couldn't do it on their own EA Play? That's the problem I have.
Man, I can't believe they showed that bullshit, bro.
I don't know if y'all can hear me. I literally just sat up here and skimmed through that whole thing, and I'm asking myself, what the fuck was that, yo? You wasted 50 minutes to this bullshit? Hey yo,
the second wave.
That 50 minutes wasted should go right into the 50 minutes of, since they got this little Steam shit going on. How about you make those games free for like 50 minutes, and I bet you everybody's gonna sit up there and start just downloading those games that they got right now on Steam. That was 50 minutes fucking wasted. What the fuck, EA?
Okay. This will make y'all laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Pasta Padre.
Oh boy.
He can shut the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Damn.
He can, but Pasta Padre. 13 minutes ago, he said, among enhancements provided by the new consoles.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Blazing fast load time, spatialized audio, immersive controller haptics, contextual player bench and fan reaction. Where have we heard that shit before?
Oh boy.
Reimagine player bodies.
No, I'm about to say we heard that last generation when the console's about to come out, ain't it?
Exquisite weather detail and stats driven player movement. Oh, you mean like the lineman making 250 calculations at once? You mean that type of stat driven player movement? Show the fucking gameplay. I don't want to hear about that shit.
At this point, I don't want to hear a damn thing from Madden. I don't want to hear a damn thing from EA until they start showing some gameplay.
Give me Madden 21. Give me Madden 21 current gen, fam. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think right now, I think we're more leaning towards the current gen one because
nobody's saying, "Oh my god, I'm waiting till November."
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm very skeptical of the next game. I'm very skeptical at this point.
Shit, bro.
Yeah, I think we have serious problems right now with the next game because. If anything, this is the thing, fellas. If anything, if there were problems with the game, they could easily show us how the game really looks and mask those problems. But they didn't even try to do that. So with that being said, something's wrong. In my opinion, I ain't gonna say something's wrong because I think the game's gonna be a good looking game. But as far as what we look for, something isn't right. Everybody who's in the chat that looks for football gaming, something ain't adding up right now. Some bullshit is going on.
Chris Thomas asked, who gave them the okay not to show gameplay for FIFA and Madden? You know it was the higher-ups.
I don't give a fuck who gave the okay.
You know it was the higher-ups. You know they were like, look.
I think they don't want to get scrutinized. They don't want to get scrutinized. I think that's what it is. They don't want to get scrutinized. They know.
Even CGI isn't going to help.
So here's what I'll say.
Hold on, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off, Bill. Hold on, VF. EA don't want to get scrutinized. Them motherfuckers get scrutinized on a daily basis.
Well, that's true. I mean, you're right.
Dumb shit that they do.
This is what I say. So Tuesday I said that I don't think they want to take attention off of the current gen Madden. It doesn't mean show a fucking CGI trailer.
Right, exactly.
But I think that's why they did it. I think that's really why they did it.
Chris Thomas said they're giving him the Madden 06 vibes.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. It looked a little bit more video gamey, I guess. But
Come here, baby.
I don't blame that baby. Fuck
even KB3's like, man, get that shit out of here.
Right.
All right, so I'm looking at another tweet. Hard 8 times. He says, "Fuck skate. I would have rather got a new Fight Night."
We're getting a Tony Hawk remaster. Nobody gives a fuck about skate. Sorry.
I'm still at a loss. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know what to say.
And for all the people that were expecting NBA Live, tweet by Spaz. He has a YouTube channel. Has been doing great on YouTube. He says, "Fuck, I told y'all." He was pretty much saying, "Don't believe those live rumors."
But we did a video on this when we saw the EA fiscal report. Live wasn't even on there. So who?
That's
Listen,
what I'm saying.
Like,
wait a minute, Bills. Whoever still thought Live 21 was a thing after they saw the quarter fiscal report that was not on there, you're a dumbass. Because obviously you know what game's gonna come out if it's on the fiscal report, and if it's not on there, and you still believe in it, you deserve every L you that comes your way. Yeah,
especially when it starts live.
I got a big L to hand out.
What's that?
Even bigger than EA.
Okay.
Mark Rader.
Oh God. No, that's not his name. Say it again.
Who? Mark Later.
There you go. Mark Later. That's his name. Mark A. Later.
Okay, so the Pasta Padre tweets where he put out the screenshots. Mark Rader quoted this and said this. Madden always looks good, but what's under the hood is the same old issues over and over. Motherfucker, it's a CGI trailer. You're talking about it always looks good. Like, we're looking at actual gameplay. Look, let me tell you something. This is a challenge to EA. This is a challenge to any dev, any higher up, anybody that works at EA that has anything to do with this next-gen version of Madden. If you want us to shut the fuck up, then put out some gameplay. Because until then, y'all getting roasted all the way up until y'all show some fucking gameplay.
Where's 2K football now?
Blank, period.
Where's 2K football now? Because he just literally tweeted like, what do you think of these screens? And everybody responded to him saying it is CGI.
There's an easy way for them to prevent this. Come out and say, no, that wasn't CGI. That was blankety blank. And
well,
you'll
I
be
mean,
able to see it. But then say, we're going to put out gameplay. Look, how hard is it for the devs to play a pre-alpha version of this? Just a quarter, show a couple plays, show a couple clips, and put it out and show us. And then we'll shut the fuck up. But until then, no, y'all getting roasted. Like, fuck out of here.
All I can say is this. All y'all here, look, yo, if y'all got games that are under that amount that Madden's going to come out with, that any other games going to come out with, play that shit and have fun until those sales start to drop.
Yeah.
That's it.
But you know how that goes.
I mean, look. Right now, I don't have time to fuck around with Madden's bullshit. All I know is right now, next month or probably in August, I got Halo 3 about to come out on PC, and I'm gonna spend $10 on that, and I'm gonna have fun despite its bullshit issues that it's probably gonna have.
Right.
And I have so many other games that are gonna be under that price that's gonna have some issues that I'm gonna have fun with, and I'm not gonna bitch and complain about.
What Clint?
Bullshit. I don't care.
What Clint do? What Clint do?
Clint is sitting here retweeting shit from. Okay, this is from a director / creator partnerships at EA. Washed up creator is his. It's in his fucking. He works for Madden pretty much. Mm-hmm. He put sorry S Gibbs TB looks good in Madden 21. These motherfuckers are rubbing it in our faces right now. Like, yo, we give y'all a CGI trailer, and then we're gonna sit and brag about it. Look at that CGI. Don't that shit look good?
Bro, if I want CGI that much, I'll go watch a fucking movie or an anime.
Bro, like I said, I'll go to a casino and I will play casino basketball and I'll play casino football and I will sit and watch those pre-recorded animations play out. Don't give us that piece. Yo, and you know what though? And here's another thing, and I'm sorry, Smitty, but I got to do it. Now go and watch that Madden trailer.
That's not a trailer.
Go and watch that Madden trailer, and then go and watch the 2K14 reveal and tell me which one's CGI.
Oh my god.
You know, somebody put on Twitter something, NBA Live remains in the gulag.
Fuck the gulag. That motherfucker got kicked out the server.
Did you see Skate's Twitter?
No, I really don't care.
Nobody cares.
Oh yeah, because apparently they're talking about 8 o'clock saying like, "Oh, well, we back." Where the fuck the trailer at? If you back?
Anyway.
At the very least.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was just an announcement, not a trailer.
I don't look. All I know is this: are the original people from Skate gonna be back in Skate 4? Because if not, I don't know why people care so much.
All I gotta say is shout out to the 17 people that are still watching. Thanks for rocking with us. I know some of y'all probably got multiple windows up because the Sim Standard podcast is on, giving their thoughts on the trailer. So I'll probably, like, after this is over,
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be real. There's nothing to talk about.
Unless you want to hear somebody rage or some shit.
Yeah,
like
I mean, to be honest, it's nothing to talk about.
I don't think they're gonna rage.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What?
Somebody said, surely the people behind FIFA 21 are so embarrassed to see the strides Madden has made graphically, while FIFA literally looks the same. These people are idiots. but you know what that proves? Do you know what that proves? Maybe, like I said, FIFA wasn't CGI because you got people saying this stupid shit.
We'll see otherwise. I think it was CGI as well. So
wake me up in November.
Till then, just put me in a coma.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Let's get back to what we were saying about this NBA 2K because I don't have anything else. I mean, the end of this show, I ain't gonna say this show, but the end of their show was a dud. But NBA 2K with the My League for WNBA. The NBA aspect of the game is going to be good as well. And then you have these 68 college teams. Bills, do you think that Live has a chance at this point? I think they're done.
Fam, 2K has basically taken their bitch and fucked her in front of them.
Bro, that's basically necrophilia.
They took WNBA.
Actually, it's cuckolding, actually.
Bro, they took WNBA.
They cut the hell out of her.
They put a season mode in the first year, and now the next year they're coming and saying, "Hey, full-fledged My League, fam, Live better stay home."
They made a My League for WNBA, which My League is still a phenomenal mode for 2K series. It's not even that, Bill. They put on top of it, they put 68 college teams.
68
in the game.
And think about this, for the people who are like, "Oh, that's not a lot." Name 68 college teams right now.
Off the top of your head.
Name them off the top of your head. I guess I guarantee you'll stop at like 30. I guarantee you.
Yep. Like I said.
So 68 is a lot.
I can barely get to 10. The fuck?
Damn, really? You can only get to 10?
I mean, look, I try.
As high as he can count.
The point. See, here we go. Now the point is, there's only like 10 relevant NCAA teams that have a chance to win it all every year. They gave you 58 more than that.
Listen, like I was saying earlier, Bills, when you were talking, there's a chance that they could have made those 68 teams alone a separate game. The WNBA side of it, they have a full My League now. They could have made that a separate game. You got 3 games in one game. That game, I'm gonna tell you right now, that game is not worth $59.99 when it comes out. That game is worth more because of what you're getting. You're getting a
don't give many ideas now.
No, I'm not. Oh no, I'm not giving up. But we got to be honest with ourselves when we really look at the situation. You're getting 68 college teams. You're getting a whole nother league, and you got the NBA.
And just disclaimer. That's if this is true.
Yeah, that's if it's true based on what we've seen. If all that is in this game, 59. This is one time. Because, like I said, let's be real. You're not getting one game in this. So for $60, you're getting an absolute steal.
This is what I'm gonna say. Here's another thing that people might not know. In 2K right now, you can actually do a My League, a custom My League with the classic teams. If they let you do that with NCAA, fucking golden.
Bro, at this point, just make it NCAA.
You can add and remove teams from the league. So, yeah.
To tell you the truth, I'm like, you literally could have the college teams in there.
That's what I'm like. Just make an NCAA basketball game.
That's what I'm saying. If you got 68 teams, I'm not saying that they should, but you can make a college game with 60. You gotta understand, nobody's gonna play with all the college teams. They're just not.
I mean, true.
But here's the issue, though. Go ahead, dude.
It's that you can have up to 10 conferences in the game if you wanted to, with 68 teams.
But this is why I say that they can't make a game just yet. When you consider everything that goes into a game, you can't use these dudes in practice mode. You can't use these dudes in practice plays. You can't do a scrimmage. There's a lot that's left out. So, I mean, that's why I said I think they're waiting until they get more teams. But even with the 68 teams, it'd be pretty difficult. I think people would buy a game that literally is just a My League type of thing for NCAA, but I wouldn't.
No, but I'm just talking about it on the surface. You got to understand, like, some of these games. What other sports game you know that has 40 teams or 50 teams? This has 68. I'm not saying that it has to be a full-fledged college game with dynasty mode and all this other stuff, but I'm just saying with that many teams, you can make a game. It could be literally just like play now online. People will pick that up like hotcakes, even with the 68 teams.
I don't think they could, Chris Thomas.
I mean, we called this years ago when they had the college teams in my career. We knew that this was coming down the pike. This isn't a surprise.
No, it's not. But I'm just looking at it on the surface. Like, if you want to make a game with 68 teams and like say, hey, we're going to give you this, create your own college team, your own college bracket. We're not putting it in the game, but if you want to do esports with this shit, if you want to play your own little online tournaments with it, 68 teams is more than enough. It's almost equivalent to say, hey, we got a fighting game right here with 68 characters. Go play online.
This is the only issue I'm gonna have. I'm telling you, the only issue I'm gonna have. If you can't customize those players,
I agree with that. I'm with you on that. They're going to have to customize them. But like I said, on the surface, it's no different from having a brand new Marvel vs. Capcom or Street Fighter or a Soul Calibur. You got 68 different teams to play with. Go online and have fun. That game will sell like hotcakes. I'm not saying that they should do it, but with that much content, there's something there. But I'm just looking at the whole aspect of it.
I wonder if they found college commentators.
See, that's another thing.
They probably did.
Like say if they did hire, Harlan and what's the other guy? I don't know.
Harlan. Harlan's already in the game.
Yeah, he is. That's right. He is. That's right.
I hope they don't get lazy
or get like Brad
when they do the NCAA tournament. Yeah, they already have the TNT announcers. I hope they don't get lazy. Get a legitimate college,
right,
like Jay Billis or something. Even
something.
No, I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay, but I'm just saying,
hell no.
But
what the fuck you mean? Hell no.
Fuck that guy.
Well, at least it's not Phil Sims. But
why?
Man, you're the one with a Phil Sims vendetta. Phil Sims died in my book. Yo.
But when you look at the whole total package, Live has no shot. Absolutely not. They have. I'm dead serious. They have no shot. You got all these college teams. The WNBA has basically got their own game in this game, and we already know what the actual NBA brings to the table with their game. Live has no shot. And
here's the thing, like Live, like 2K's been lapping Live in every department, including putting out a game. Period. Right. So I mean. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is, when you look at the content that 2K has in there, they literally have everything to the point where there's nothing Live can say, hey, well, we have this over here. What do you have?
Right. Okay.
There's nothing that makes you a viable competitor.
No, that's true. Well, I will put it like, okay, I'm going to look at a couple of comments real quick. Chris Thomas said the 68 teams is half a D1 college. That is true. Daniel Daly asked me, "You're not going to play without Georgia Southern?" No, I'm probably not going to play. They better put my team in there.
Oh, don't do that.
Highest motherfucker.
Chris Thomas.
They better be top 68 ranked.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Thomas come up with a very interesting question. He said, "VF, can 2K make a college football team?" Why do you say
what
team?
Game, I guess he means.
I guess he means game. But this is actually a honest question. If they got 68 college basketball teams, what's the difference between basketball and football? Honestly.
I don't think they're gonna do it anyway.
I don't think there's that big of a difference. I think.
No, I'm just talking about like getting the teams and license to actually use them. What's the difference? Because there's no exclusivity on college teams. I mean, college games right now.
I don't know. I mean, it's a good question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a very good question. I know Pooh said no, but when we really think about it, it's like if they got the basketball teams, because all it is just the teams. You're not necessarily you can't necessarily monopolize like the college can't say that you can't use them for one but not the other. But it's like if you have the team, you should be able to use them in said fashion. So I don't see why not. Daniel Daly asked, he said revenue. Revenue could be the issue because it may be some type of deal where it's one case may cost more money than the other, or it could be a separate deal where, yeah, you got them to use basketball, but you're going to have to pay up another set of money to use them in football. So that could
That's
be
what
the
I
case.
think it is.
Yeah, that could be the case. Because they're like, yeah, okay, you have this to use it for basketball. That don't mean just because you have Texas A&M, that don't mean you can make a badminton game. Just because you got our name.
I think it's interesting because then you have to think about the arenas too, right? Unless you
right, exactly. Because the arenas have their own license too. You're not going to play everybody in,
a generic arena.
Right. So it's one difference to have Hanner Fieldhouse, which is the home of Georgia Southern basketball. But if you get the football game, you're not going to get Paulson Stadium. Those are two different things. So I can understand that as well.
Daniel Daly, I think we're getting them this year, bro. I just have a feeling that
we may get
Reggie Miller and Charles Barkley.
I will say
we're gonna get them.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think we'll get them this year. If not, we're going to get them sometime this generation coming up.
I think it's coming down the pike.
At this point with 2K, they should just literally have the TNT license in their game because they already got the TNT commentator.
Well,
but
technically
they don't have TNT. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, technically they got it, but they can't use it.
Well, because they have Dorsberg, and Dorsberg don't work for
right,
TNT.
Right,
honestly,
yeah.
Get
somebody else.
No.
No, Dorsberg is NBA commentator. You can't do that.
Honestly, I would not want them to be stuck with a network because then they would be held to their format as far as how they broadcast games. I would like to leave it open to where you can have multiple formats.
Now, I'll tell you what I would like to see, though.
Intros and stuff like that. I'm like, it would be cost cutting for them in one way. They wouldn't have to spend time making different intros because you would get the standard TNT intro, which will get boring after a while.
The one thing 2K hasn't done yet, though, here's my issue. They have sponsors in the game. Mm-hmm. I don't know why they don't use one of those sponsors to sponsor the pregame show for one thing. Why has it got to be the 2K Sports pregame show? Why has it got to be the 2K Sports telecast? It could be want to pat themselves on the back, but that shit gets kind of old out.
It could be kind of like how it was at College Hoops 2K8 because I think College Hoops did 2K Sports sponsored by State Farm or something like that. I think that's how they did it.
Sponsor it would be dope. You know
yeah,
I
think College Hoops their games were sponsored by State Farm. I'm not sure.
Right.
But no, like I said, I was telling Pooh. No, like
they should.
No, this is what I was telling Pooh. I was like, technically, if you really look between the lines, they're kind of already using it without just putting it on the screen. I mean, let's just be honest. If you look at the whole setup when you go into a 2K game and you see the booth and the guys that are there and some of the logos and even with the game with like the scoreboard, they're technically using it. They're just not putting TNT there.
Right, and it keeps. They can be flexible with their presentation.
See, this is another thing, DJ. Like with the college teams, like if they do use the college teams, like if you do a play now with them, it would be nice to see like a CBS like.
I was gonna say CBS
type of look, yeah, or like a TNT type of a college TNT type look. You know, or like with the WNBA, you know, you could do the WNBA. I think with the WNBA, yeah, you could do a WNBA type look, but I mean, they still use ESPN as well. But you kind of get what I'm saying. Like it can have its own identity, so that would be nice to have. So they're using it, Pooh, but they're using it, but they're not using it. Like, and see, you don't play the game as much as we do, so you wouldn't really understand it. But if you really play it and you see, you can tell, yeah, that's TNT, but they just not putting it up there.
I see a good bit of it just from playing a couple of the games.
Right, like you can look at like when you see when somebody goes up for a dunk and you see and there's a highlight reel, you kind of know that, all right, we know what it is, but they just can't, you know.
Right.
You know,
2K, I mean, their issue, like presentation wise, I would say more so is with the fans. It's not really with the stat overlays and things like that. Commentators, it's really with the fans. The fans just, I don't know. They don't really simulate like certain parts in the game where you would expect the fans to be either hype or frustrated or.
I kind of see what you're saying. Like, say if something happened, they don't do a cut scene to the fans acting up like they used to.
Or not even that, but I'm talking about like the audio. Like I'll have times where I'll score a crucial bucket in the fourth quarter and get like a golf clap, and it was the home team.
But see, the thing about that is they don't do that until. No, I ain't gonna say they don't. That happens, what you say, but there are times when they actually do it when it's like a really close game or something. That's when you see the crowd get live at the end of the game. But it should be like that damn near like anytime when you're the home team and you make a big bucket or you're just scoring or whatever.
The whole fourth quarter should be like that if the game is closed.
Right. See, it only do that in the fourth quarter, like when it's like the last 2 minutes or something. All of a sudden, everybody's alive, and you know, like no, it should be like that. Even in the second quarter, if you go up and you're down by 2 and you hit a 3, you know, they should be live in. You know what I mean?
Because the thing is, and DJ can tell you this, let's say you're blowing a team out by like 30, right?
Right.
Then you get into the fourth quarter, the home team scores, they cheer like the motherfuckers in the game. I'm like, no, they're not in the game.
Right. See,
it's
a little backwards.
Golf clap the way you give me when it's like 84-84 and I make it 86-84.
Like I said,
y'all give me a golf clap at that random like 5-minute mark. I'm like,
y'all,
this is a close game.
Y'all see the games I put on my channel with the NCAA 08 or Madden 08, especially NCAA 08. The crowd in those games are ruckus. They're into the games. Like we haven't got that in a long time. Like the crowd in those games are amazing.
Too.
Yeah, exactly.
Madden's crowds like third downs, you don't really feel a difference with the crowd.
No,
especially in the fourth quarter.
The commentators, you don't really. If you were just listening to the game, the commentators wouldn't even
right.
know how
Brandon Gott and
was.
They're really good together, but yeah, they lack excitement. Like when the game's getting really close, like they lack excitement.
Bro, they give me a vibe of Madden 13 back then when it was just Phil Simms. Oh my god!
Like I look at NHL's commentary and how they went from one extreme to another. I like for some balance, but you could tell that there was some excitement. Like even with the old commentary team with Doc and I forgot who the other guy was, but they had moments in their limited time where you could listen to the NHL and tell it was an exciting moment or there was a spectacular save made and whatnot. The current NHL, it's like, when is there not a exciting moment according to this announcer? But
yeah, that's true.
But NHL's crowd actually is pretty good too. But then also very detailed. I'm still waiting for them to put fights in the crowd to break out.
Maybe it's just me, but
they teased that one time.
I haven't seen these companies care about crowd interaction all that much since like 2005, 6.
That's why the EA thing made me laugh when they said that Madden and FIFA's gonna have more interactive player crowd and whatever interactions. I'm like, yeah, okay. This sounds an awful lot like
I'm gonna tell you something that you may not believe.
PS2 Madden last time.
No, not NBA Live. Even up to 19, they did a pretty good job with crowd interaction.
I believe that.
Like ever since Live 10, they've been doing a really good job. Like even when they have big games throughout the playoffs, they have like a different set of the crowd. Or NBA Finals, they do a different set of. Live always done a good job with that, and it's just something that I'm surprised that nobody really talks about.
Which confuses me because this is why it doesn't get talked about. If Live does such a good job with the crowd interaction throughout all their games, how come that shit doesn't translate to anything else?
Bro,
well, I mean, the game is flawed. You got to understand that game was built off of NBA Elite 11, and they had to turn around and try to rebuild it. So there's your answer.
This is what I'll say. I don't care what anybody says. Live 19 still has better movement than 2K to this day.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, Live 19, hell, even Live 15 had really good player movement. It just didn't have enough animations.
Yeah, they're lacking animation fidelity, animation transitions, and just animations in total. Like, they don't have a big enough animation library. But there are certain elements in that game that are really, really good. Live's player movement, especially on defense, has been really good, especially since, I'd say Live 15. It's been really good. So Live has those elements, they just can't put it all together. And they don't put out games. So
like I said, I think Live is done. I mean, people saying that this game, the product that all these college teams may not be real or whatever. But even then, they haven't even come out with nothing out the gate for next gen. That right there is enough in itself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What did Big Willie say? Big Willie 54 said, I don't disagree. No, the one before that. He said, I honestly don't see the NCAA teams being available for play now, at least not without modification. They'll probably be implemented the same way they were in 2K17. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. He said, I don't disagree. Just don't see them having a 68 team with 68 courts. I don't know. I mean, that'll be, like I said, a lot of people saying that might not be true, but I wouldn't put it past 2K at this point. I'm just being honest with you. I wouldn't put it past them. Let's see. Anything else y'all got? Pooh,
Injustice got Among Us is free on Xbox. First one, which is not bad. And apparently, when it goes to that skate tweet, apparently they're going to be in development. So fans probably can do what the fuck they want.
Yeah, I just came across that. Yeah, they just started development. So.
Oh, that game may not come out till.
So that's why they didn't have any footage or anything. It was just announced that we are now developing.
So they just now developing. So we might not see this until 2023.
Basically.
Whatever.
This person just said no sports game screenshots ever look like the game unless it's a cutscene. You haven't played PES then.
Yeah, exactly.
Like these people are jaded as hell.
I have one last tweet I'm gonna read out. This is from Titanfall Princess. She says, "Anybody that tuned in to EA Play Live and thought you was getting good game announcements, it's a L."
Speaking of,
wait a minute. Why wouldn't we go in this thinking we'll get good game announcements? I mean, is the bar so low that people look at these live streams or these live world premieres and think that we're getting nothing? I mean, then that's the case.
Issue. I mean, the issue is go ahead.
I mean, if that's the case, then why the hell are we watching them? If we're going to think that nothing's going to happen, nothing's going to be good to watch, like why are we watching that?
Because people
probably didn't watch.
People just go into shit hella pessimistic and hella jaded.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people say a lot about us because we talk about Madden and we want a good football game. A lot of people could say what they want about us, like, oh, you're gonna be set up for disappointment or this, that, third. It's nothing wrong with actually trying to be hyped for something. I mean, but at the same time, you can't be blind and be like, oh man, this is gonna be the best thing ever. You have to be hyped for something. I mean, I'm a big advocate for franchise mode, and I don't have any expectations for franchise mode this generation or next generation, but I am hyped to see what they're gonna do. And I think us as gamers, for the most part, should have that.
I'm a firm believer that if you talk a big game before the conference, you need to back it up. And like, if you're gonna put it out there that, hey, you want to stay tuned. I know it's a part of the whole overall marketing scheme that goes on, but if you're gonna talk shit, you better be able to back it up, and that didn't happen here.
I agree with that 100%, but the issue is that
hey, y'all check the chat on
I gotta.
Hey, don't say that out loud. Don't say that out loud. Just leave that alone. Just leave that right there.
Hey, look, that was me this week, so I know how you feel. Trust me.
No, but like, I think the issue with people, like I said, they're just hella jaded and hella pessimistic. Think about us. We don't go into these events wanting to roast somebody.
Right.
But if you do shit that's roast worthy,
then
you're gonna get roasted. But we don't go in saying, yeah, this shit probably gonna be ass. Like,
I mean,
what
trust me. Trust me.
watching
If we knew it was gonna be ass, we would have made a whole nother episode with different topics. We wouldn't have done this.
It's like, what are you watching for? If you're most of the people truthfully are hoping it's garbage.
I mean, the thing is, that's what I'm saying. It's like we as gamers, I mean, like I said, we've been doing this for years. My main thing is you have to have your expectations be realistic. And all of us, I can't speak for Pooh because he hasn't been here, as long, but I know DJ and Bills. We know what they expect, but at the same time, we're not going to be like, oh, because we expect this, fuck this. We're not even going to talk about it. Let's talk about Basket Weaver for episode 151. No, you know what I'm saying? We know what time it is. It's the ones that are like, and I hate to put his name out there, but JP Davis, he be hyped every year. I can't see how he do that. And it's not a knock on him. It's just he's hyped every year for the game. Mark Later's another one. He gets hyped every year. And
can we be honest for a second? Let's be honest for a second. Let's start with JP Davis. JP Davis is basically EA yes man. That's not on payroll, which makes it worse.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
Mark Rader is the Ryan Moody of changing up his opinion after people sun him about it.
Yeah.
God damn, it's like that?
Yes, it is.
Damn,
so,
Ryan Moody 2.0. How do
those two dudes, minus the fan base. Anyway, those two dudes they're complete opposites. One gets extremely hyped, and then it seems like he's never let down. He doesn't show it. He's always like, yeah, it's gonna be great. And then, you always see him get into arguments, and then Mark Rader's the one who's like, oh, yeah, well, every year this game is like this. And
yeah, but at the same time, he'd be the main one, be like, oh, man, I can't wait to see this. Like, yo, this is one thing about us. And most people who listen to us or watch us, they know, like, look, we already know what's coming down the pike. Me, I'm a big avid person for franchise. DJ's the same way. We know what time it is, but we're not going to sit here and be rah-rah about it. Bills is another. Bills play more play now than I know of. He plays with the sliders, but Bills know already going in, I'm going to have to touch something.
Oh, yeah.
We're not hype saying, oh, I hope that we don't have to touch this, and this. He already knows it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we take it and like, look, if we can get the game, we're going to get it. We're going to play it, and that's that. We're not like, that's one thing. We're not going to sit here and try to tell you guys like, hey, join us and be hype and hope for this and hope for that. Bro, ain't hoping nothing. We already know what time it is.
Let's talk about this sports. Oh, go ahead, DJ.
I was about to say, if anything, ask you guys to join us to be hyped for the show.
Exactly. Be hyped for the show. Don't be hyped for fucking Madden 21. You see what he got? You got hyped for CGI. It's like,
and let's talk about this. That goes hand in hand with the franchise thing. People act like there's not a franchise blog of some kind every single year, and they continue to fall for the okie doke. These are the same people that say, "Well, it's not marketable." Okay, so sit and wait then, because quite frankly, what they're doing is they're saying, well, we're going to get the same franchise as last year. Yeah, but based on what? There was a franchise blog last year, and everybody said it went untouched, and then they put new shit in, and then everybody shut the fuck up about it. Or they said, oh, it's not enough. But this year, it's like everybody goes back to revert to the same shit like, oh, well, it wasn't in the trailer.
There it is. Reconnection successful. There it is. It just popped back up.
Okay, guess we're back.
Hey. Same shit like,
I guess that's the advantage of doing it on OBS is that if it comes back, then everything comes back.
Yeah, everything just pops right back up like normal. Right, that's the thing about it.
Because on YouTube, when you do it that way, you didn't hit in now on the
right.
So it wouldn't. Okay, I see.
Yeah, I didn't hit in stream, so it just pops right back up. If anybody's here listening, they came back. We do apologize. I had a little issue with my Wi-Fi or whatever. But for the most part, we're going to close it there. I think we got our point across. Thank everybody who came through. I will probably have to edit the outro, but that's okay. It's not a problem. I may not. I'll probably just end it there. Either way, I'll just figure it out. It's like, but
make up your mind.
No, I mean, since we're live, I could just do an outro here and just edit that part that just went out.
we're gonna just do our outro right.
Yeah, we can do it now. Exactly. So, all right.
Okay.
DJ, you can go first, man. Just let everybody know how you feel about everything and where we go from here.
Well, that was an interesting stream. Thank everybody for coming out. We got up to about, I think we hit 30.
Yeah, we was almost at 30, yeah.
For today. So, you guys can check me out on Twitter, DJ81. My YouTube channel is under my actual name, Derek Jordan. I don't know if I'm going to be producing content anytime soon because I really became frustrated with State of K2's bugginess because the last episode, which was episode 5 I put out, which is up, had a huge glitch at the end. It really just threw me for a loop. So, I'll see y'all next week.
Okay, yeah. We'll be here on Tuesday. Bills. How you feel about everything, man?
Fam. I can't wait till August. Fuck November. That's all I got.
But I didn't take long.
What about you, Spectacular Pooh?
I had more fun coming in here than I did watching that whole EA bullshit.
Well,
I mean, sitting here talking shit for no reason. Like,
shit, you would have had more fun watching paint dry than watching that EA bullshit.
Like, my God, Jesus! I mean, at least that's the best thing that came out of this whole thing was the fact that I got to have fun and just talk with y'all for a bit. But yeah, if y'all want to know where to catch me, you can catch me on Twitter at SpecCoolEagles. You can catch me on my Discord. You can catch me on my Twitch, which is Spectacular Pooh 2414. Hopefully, I will see y'all back here next week. I'm still modding, bitch.
Damn. Talk your shit.
Right. I don't have much, man. I did walk away just a little disappointed. Sorry about the stream. It kind of broke off, but we'll fix that on iTunes, SoundCloud, Google Play. I'll fix that. And luckily we got our outro, so we do have a proper outro to the podcast. We'll be back Tuesday. Hopefully it'll be some more information on this debacle. Maybe they'll try to fix it, which I doubt. But we'll have more stuff on deck as far as sports and gaming. So follow us on Discord. Come to the Discord and join us. Join us on Discord, and you can always come through and chat with us 24/7. All right. You guys be easy. Take care of yourself. Be mindful. People of different races, be mindful. You know what's going on out here. You don't have to go across with that again. You already know what time it is. All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Go Birds.
Ew.